Good morning, bulls. Good afternoon, bears. Good evening, crypto enjoyers. I do hope that you had a great 48 hours since our last weekly review on ETH and a nice week since our last taste BTC review. So as usual, we're going to review BTC, Bitcoin on the weekly time frame, 3 days, daily, H4. I'm 40 hours late on many videos, but you'll get XRP review tomorrow on Sunday instead of today on Saturday, right? So as I record the video, BTC is currently trading at 89,447 to be exact. So as usual, you can get free access to our Discord if you've got either a Bybit account or a Bluffin account. So let's get to business straight away and let's rumble. So we're going to start with the weekly. What do we see on the weekly? We can see one of the positions that we do have running. We're going to review the short position that we have running and the longs position that we have running. There is a new position that has been opened 48 hours ago. We're still on our price entry, so it'll be interesting for you to watch. So as usual, I'm gonna remove every single drawing first until we go on to the daily time frame. So what do we see on the weekly? We've got the 200 SMA on the weekly sitting at $57,500. We still below the 9. We almost closed above the 9 last week, but we got a small rejection, and we're having a pullback as you may have noticed, and we've got 26 sitting at 105 basically. Really nice bull div forming on the weekly there. No cross on MACD yet. I do believe it's coming with the next pump that is ahead of us. Let's have a look at the 3 days. So where do we stand on 3 days? As you may have noticed, I've been really vocal about the 3 days on indexes over Twitter and on ETH and XRP as well, but it does apply to many altcoin, mostly majors, because as you may have noticed, couple of altcoins mid cap and lower cap are below the 3 days 200 SMA, but that's not the case of most of the majors, right? So BTC is slightly below on the 3 days. The 3 days closing tonight. We've got 9 hours left. Slightly below it. This is the zone, in my opinion, to bet more if you do remain bullish, because we've got every single averages around the same zone. We've got the 200 SMA on the 3 days sitting there. We've got the 9. We've got the 26 all around the 90k level, slightly above it. Right, I see nothing bearish there on the RSI on BTC 3 days. Getting that small pullback there, and then we're going to foresee continuation towards zero in my opinion. But it does look good, still look good. You can see that the body candles are looking okay so far. Next week we've got FOMC, remember. We've got G. Powell talking, if I recall correctly. Daily. What do we see on the daily? We see only higher low so far, and we made a new high there. So I do foresee continuation to the 200 SMA, which is sitting at 105. You can see correlation between the 26 on the weekly that I showed earlier and the 200 SMA on the daily. For me, it will be an important level to reach, and if we are able to reclaim, right? So 200 SMA sitting at 105, 240. We've got that's the 26 there, right? Let me check. No, that's the 26, that's the 9. We've got the 9 sitting slightly below 93k. As you remember, previous yearly open is sitting slightly above 93k, so slightly below it. And we've got the 26 there sitting at 91,400. Not looking too bad there. Not looking too bad. We had a small pullback, we went above zero as we expected. Small pullback below it currently, and then we're going to reclaim and make a new high in my opinion, right? So let's put all the drawing on, and we're going to review the position that we do have running, right? So let's start with the short position first. As you know, we've got a couple of shorts. There is some that reach final TP, but I'm going to review only the ones that didn't reach final TP. So we've got 120 to 100 as a short. Final TP was sitting at 7,500 and slightly above it, right? TP1, TP2 has been reached on that position. Final TP has not been reached. So I've got 75% out of the position and 25% left running. Stop is at break even. We cannot no longer lose any money on that one. And I've got a second short that didn't reach final TP, which is 1400 and 114 and 100 on BTC, right? That didn't reach final TP because final TP was the exact same one as the 122 short position. 75% out, 25% left running, and stop at break even. But what's interesting us is the long side. So as you know, we've got the 84.1k position on BTC. We did reach TP1, so stop has been moved to break even. 25% has been taken out, and we currently still up 6.3% on that long position, but stop is at break even. So if we go back down, we will not lose money. That is a winning trade, right? So I'm gonna review all those positions that we did have. We had that one. As you remember, TP1 was around slightly above 96k. We did reach that level. We reached TP1, moved stop to break even, and we got stopped to break even on that position. So that position has been closed. We did reach 25 TP1. 25% of the position was taken out of the position as profit, and then we got stopped to break even, right? We had a third position. I don't know if you guys remember. The third position was an inverse contract position that we did open at 87,500 with a stop below there. We did reach TP1 as well on that position, and that position got also stopped at break even. So on the three positions that we had open last week, only one remained. That position was an inverse contract, so in kind. We reached TP1, stop was moved to break even, and we got stopped. However, I did reopen another position in the Discord. So let me give you the exact entry I did open. So we're slightly below it as we do speak, right? We did open it on that day. So entry was 89,550, 49 to be exact. Right. All right. Let me do that correctly. All right, close enough. Stop is sitting at 79,250. 79,250. All right, close enough. Right, and final TP, as usual, similar to what we had before, right, is sitting at 135,700. 135,700. Close enough. So that new position that we did, I did open and we did in the Discord, was open on 22nd, so 48 hours ago, is BTC in kind. So it's an inverse contract, not against USDT. It's a position against USD, meaning that if I do reach TP1, I will get BTC as a profit and not USDT. Of course, as I've stated many times before, if you don't know what an inverse contract is, stick to USDT contract, normal perp. and you'll be fine, because you need to put BTC as collateral, even if you can do it with USDT as well, and still open a position like that on Bybit or many exchanges, centralized exchanges. But yeah, that's the latest position that we did open. We currently slightly under our entry, but like that's $100. That's basically nothing to worry about, right? That's slightly above 4R position there. Pretty happy about the re-entry, because we did took like some profit on the previous long position that we got stopped at break even, 25% to be exact. And yeah, as usual, stay safe, don't overtrade, don't oversize, don't over leverage. And we traders, we're not gamblers. Otherwise, go on deck screener and go in the Solana trenches, right? I'll update the XRP video maybe today or tomorrow. I don't know yet when I'll get some free time, but it will be updated. And from next week, we'll go with the standard schedule, with ETH on Tuesday, BTC Thursday, and XRP Saturday. Right, stay safe. Cheers.